Hello, everyone. Welcome to NJCU Esports. I am Starcoin Hero, and I am joined by Gilthanes. Gilthanes, how are you doing tonight?
I am on the mend, my friend. Sinus infection has downed literally the entire population of PA here, but we're getting through it. So I'm on the upswing and back casting Rocket League. This is my first one since I've been sick, so I'm excited for it.
Absolutely. You're just not getting back. You're gonna put on a great performance. I just know it. But you know who else is gonna put on a great performance? These three amazing players from the Gothic Knights. You know who I'm talking about? Welson, JME, and Charisma. These three players have had an amazing season, and they're about to make it all worth it as we are in the playoffs. New Jersey City University versus the WPI Goats, and I'm excited for this match. I'm really excited for this match.
Yeah, the goats sporting a great game differential of +8 for their regular season. They're 6-3 on the season, and the Gothic Knights coming in at 5-4. So both these teams pretty evenly matched on their record books. And it's going to be important that the Gothic Knights get that quick start that they're looking for, get that first goal, and really establish their rhythm before these goats can get going.
Absolutely. And earlier on in the regular season, the Goats did take down the Gothic Knights, but it was a very close series. I believe it was 3-2 was the final score. And it was a really, really close and a really fun series to watch. But this time, the both of these teams, they know what to expect from the other side, and that's just going to make things even better. We're going to see some better plays, more coordination, and it's just going to be amazing.
Yeah, the Gothic Knights looking for a little bit of redemption here tonight, losing that best of five earlier on in a 3-2 nail biter. They definitely know what the goats are about. They've already kind of played against this play style. And again, it's just going to be about the team that gets that quick start. Because in best of fives, you need to adjust pretty quickly to be able to get that early lead, play your own style, and just kind of get a lot of that momentum.
Absolutely. As the game is ready, here we go. Gothic Knights on the blue side, the Goats on the orange side. As we see a great view of the ball right here. Oh, looks like we have a DC real quick, so
You
we'll
know, we
be
just
right
wanted to
back
get a
into
good
the
look at the
video.
field beforehand. You know those prep videos that people do before the game. They look at the stadium and see the teams warming up a little bit. So we just got a little good view of the field. Now we're back to us, and that's really what's important here, Starcoin, because we get to talk just a little bit more. And I'm talking about the players on the side of the goats. My one to watch out for is going to be Eon. This man is a goal scorer for their team. You have to watch out for him when he starts getting a little bit of possession of the ball. And it's going to be important that the Knights kind of shut that down. When they challenge, they need to challenge early. They need to make sure these players don't get to these side walls where they can kind of take it to the air and force them up and use a lot of that boost.
You are absolutely right. And in the previous game, the Knights played the Goats. It was Eon that really made that difference and was what really got most of the goals from the Goats and what ultimately gave them that win. So if the Gothic Knights came in to shut down that player, that will definitely be a Titan out of the way, and that'll just make things that much easier. But we should be getting back into it pretty soon. But now to flip the switch and to talk about this Gothic Knight side is we got to talk about Welson. Welson is a goal scorer, 28 goals on the season right here. And of course, you got your third man, JME, and then of course, Charisma. Charisma is one of the best playmakers, or no, JME is one of the best playmakers that I have seen in a long time. Jimmy makes some amazing plays and Charisma as the third man. This team's going to be really hard to stop once they get going and once they get gelled.
And it's going to be a lot about that first man aggression from Wilson. You need to go and challenge at the point of attack. And if you can kind of steal that ball away to allow JME to kind of be that, prolific playmaker that he is and get a lot of those passes set up, it is very easy for that third man in Charisma, who is such one of these cerebral players. They're smart. They know when to just kind of challenge and when to back off the ball. And that's what they need to establish early on to get that rotation going and get these players popping off into their, kind of individual roles that the Knights have.
Yeah, absolutely. And I still don't know what's taking so long. I'm so excited. Come on, I want to go. I want to go. I want to go.
You know what
But
they say, the longer we wait, the more anticipation builds up. And this is definitely a best of five that you guys want to wait around for because
yeah,
it is the playoffs. It's a different kind of feeling when you get into the playoffs, Starcoin. Teams really amp it up. They're ready to go and they know what's on the line in these best of fives.
absolutely, as it's still a best of five, so nothing has really changed from games in the regular season, but there's just that added pressure. You're gonna see some higher octane plays. You might see some plays that we don't see very much. We're just gonna see how that goes. And here we are. Kickoff is upon us. Gothic Knights versus the Goats. Best of five, playoff time.
And here we are, 10 seconds in. NVA trying to center this one up to the far corner. JME going to get a little bit of time. He'll take the space in front of him. There's a 50 from Eon. They drop back down in front. Wilson denied as NVA takes a shot out in front, and the Goats up early.
Yeah, JME gets the ball stolen from him, and it's Wilson that he just can't quite get up high enough. Can't get up high enough, fast enough, and NVA will take advantage of it. Eon off the assist. The Goats will get the early lead 22 seconds into this game number one. Still a whole lot of Rocket League to play as Jamie's going to go up for it. He's going to steal that ball away. Charisma's trying to get that centered, but it's going to be Eon to hit it away, but Wilson's just going to find the shot anyway. But NVA and Eon, a little bit of a double commit there, but the Knights are just not in position to take advantage of it, and JME going to take this from one wall to the other, carry it through the air. Look at the air dribble. The mechanical prowess from this guy is outrageous. Wilson is definitely the goal scorer, but JME, he's the one that sets all that up because he just knows exactly where to be at all times. And it will not surprise me if he gets more than 5 assists this series.
That's what I was talking about in the pregame. Once these teams get a little bit of time and space, if they can get to that sidewall, those are the kind of plays that can kind of develop from it. JME taking full advantage of the no defensive presence to challenge him at that midfield line to get a nice little air dribble. A long clear JME, going to try and take it himself. Shot, backboard, dunk, down in front and in, and JME will tie it up.
Look at that, just carries it. Or doesn't carry it all the way through, but he just hits it with a booming shot. And then the double tap off the board, and then one more for good measure. It's going to roll in. The Gothic Knights will find the board, or find the goal and get themselves on the board. We are tied up 1-1, and now it's Charisma's turn. He's going to try to go up for it. No, he's going to pass it off to JME. Tries to find the shot, but it just does not have the accuracy for it. Wilson hitting this into the wall, and now it's his turn to carry this off the wall in the air. Pinches it away. JME's going to be there, but it's going to be NVA to get there first, and that is a booming shot to clear it away. JME tries to clear it away, but he gets a demo off of it. And now Wilson carrying it through the air. We are just seeing so many aerials from both of these sides. There haven't really been many team plays. It's mostly just been booming shots that have landed.
To see him slow it up just a little bit. That one off the post and in, and Eon has his first one.
That was beautiful, and just as I say that, Llama with the pass off the board, and Eon reads it perfectly. That's going to find the bottom right corner and put the Goats back on top. That was just perfect timing right there. I say that the team play could be better, and what happens? Just
they drop one in as Charisma trying to get back down the boards. Wilson trying to bully NVA off the ball as the 50 comes out in front, trying to stay aggressive on some of these challenges, not let the Goats use a lot of the width of the field as Llama back down to corner. Charisma kind of caught up. Look out. Chance here for the Goats. Center out in front. Eon just backs into his car, and it will be killed down to the corner. Not done yet as Charisma waits. Good fake. Has one to beat. Llama just on the retreat. Just make a nice shadow defense move as he'll go up the sidewall. He'll look to center it as Wilson. Take this one down across midfield. To go to the opposite side. Llama just going to cut back in on 0 boost to keep this one in the offensive zone. The Ghost doing a good job maintaining possession here as the Knights starting to run low on boost. Shot to the far side. That one just wide as Llama right back in. And the Knights desperately need to clear. They will get it out of JME as he will hammer it towards mid.
And now he's going to go up for it again. Takes it off the board. He's going to not quite find the net, but he will get it centered up. It's going to be Charisma. He's going to try to find his way back there. Wilson's going to get there, and he's going to make an amazing save. Chases the ball all the way down. And now it's JME tries to regain control, but Llama playing the midfield perfectly, keeping that ball on the blue half of the field. Knight's going to try to take this over center. NVA just doesn't have what it takes to get the ball. And that's going to be Charisma finding the net off the perfect tap from Wilson right into the corner. It's just going to roll up the wall, and Llama tries to save it, but it's just going to bounce right off him into the net. We're tied up again with just under 90 seconds to go.
He's doing a great job staying aggressive in the defensive third of the Goats. They're having a rough time clearing the ball out of the corners because the Knights are always there to try and 50-50 and look for those secondary opportunities. They get it there, get it past that last defender with the pass, and it's just all Charisma from there as the Knights. 1 minute left. Llama trying to clear the zone. He'll fall back down to it. JME up and around. Blocked out by MVA. Charisma will hop back in. Eon. Touch pass to the sidewall. NVA, plenty of boost for him as he'll challenge. This one going to try and fall short. Charisma needs to get there and does as he will swat it off the back. But shot low, and JME with a quick save as he almost overshot that. Eon going to come back down. Zero boost and a dream is denied as Charisma will slam that one all the way across mid.
That they will with just under 30 seconds left. It's going to be Wilson tries to carry it through. JME's going to hit that completely away from the Goats. A great 50 by NVA is going to get bumped for his troubles and sent it back home. The Llama tries to get something going and tries to hit it diagonally into that Knight's corner, but JME's there to shut this down. Only 10 seconds left. Wilson's going to take it off the wall, but NVA with a shot that's going to go off the board, but it's Charisma with the save. As we are just counting down, the Llama's going to try to find one last tap, but it will touch the ground. We're going into overtime, game number 1.
What a more fitting way as game 1 overtime. Both these teams spending no time trying to feel each other out. They're going right for it. And who's going to be the playoff hero of game 1? The Knights trying to center this up. Wilson shot far side. That one deflected away as Eon able to hustle back and help his teammate out. He was kind of frozen on that far side, NVA, as he will try and get up Wilson. Nice block down the sideline. He's got a lot of space in front of him. Wilson fakes the shot. JME leaves it still in midfield. Charisma gets the block. Wilson up, looking to pinch it off the wall. Back down. This one's going to come right to Eon. He's got some space too. Flick up over. JME clears back all the way to corner, looking for Charisma. Back down to JME. Denied as Llama takes a good route. Charisma down in front. Shot short side. NVA with a save. And the Goats maintaining their strong defense, but the Knights getting quite a few good opportunities here, Starcoin.
They absolutely are, but it's the defense of the Goats that are holding strong. Just like what we saw in that like 2-minute mark in regulation. Just so many great attacks from the Goats, but the defense was able to hold strong. But the defense didn't hold forever. If the Knights can stay on it, then they will have a very good opportunity to take this lead in the series. Wilson going to try to go up for it, but he's not going to have the angle on it, and it's going to be JME to try to receive that ball. Dangerous spot for the for the Knights, but it's Wilson who makes a great save. Eon carrying this up, going to try to pass it off to one of his teammates. The Llama's going to be there, but it's going to be JME with a great clear. And now JME passes it off to Charisma. Charisma's going to go up for it, but Eon's going to shut that down. Nearing the 2-minute mark in overtime, JME is going to get yet another clear. The bump from Charisma is going to get Eon out of the way. Ball just flying through the air. JME hits it away once again. This guy is in every spot on the field. And the Goats, they don't have any way to counter this. JME, he's going to try to find the shot, but it's going to be Eon to hit it away. And Llama tries to find a booming clear, but he just doesn't have the power behind it. Wilson goes for the center. Eon goes for the clear. JME doesn't quite get there, but he's going to go up the wall and just tap that away. NVA tries to shut it down, but Wilson undercuts it from the side.
Trying to pass it back out in front. They had a 2-on-1 for a second there, Starcoin, as they were going back down the field. JME, big save, and he has been a bastion of defense for this Knights roster. Eon and JME, a battle ensuing between these two. Open that shot. JME again with a big save. Eon tries to cut it back around. Wilson gonna have a little bit of room along with Charisma, blocked by MVA. Right back down, kept in by Eon. Wilson able to catch that one. Shot back down, caught by Llama, but Wilson, chance here, trying to drag it back down. Eon able to scoop it up right on the top of his car as JME back in again. Llama trying to trap it under him. Good 50. Gets another. Llama, one man to beat. Has a man with him. Eon shot. Short side. Save. Back out in front. The pinch. All the way back down now. Maybe a chance here for the Knights as MVA up the sidewall. Charisma tries to pre-flip it. Had and JME right under him. And back and forth we go. A lot of transition offense between both of these teams now. Long shot, and Eon with the save. And Llama can't get the touch. Shot back again. Backboard down in front. Nobody there. And Wilson will just deflect it back in.
This is such a long overtime. These two teams are so close. I don't know who's going to come out on top. We're nearing 4 minutes. Almost an entire game has been played in overtime. It's going to be the Llama tries to take this up and carrying it through the air. But Charisma with a great 50 regains control temporarily for the Knights. And Wilson tries to find the pass. Wilson's going to take it up. But it's Eon with a smashing save. JME with the shot. But it's going to be hit away by NVA once again. Charisma at the third man tries to get this recentered up. Llama hits it off to the side. And the ball just bouncing around. Eon, great hit. But Wilson is there to clear it away once more. 4:30 in overtime. The Llama's got to get back for this. That's a shot from Wilson, and he will end it! Game 1 goes to the Knights. 9 minutes and 32 seconds total played. What a game 1!
Great job by Wilson on the defensive clear there. About 15 seconds before that goal actually went in, Wilson took his time to allow both of his teammates to rotate back. He got so many touches on the ball to the sidewall and then eventually got that clear that followed through to end the game. Wilson, great individual effort with the recognition of his teammates being able to rotate back. And 7 saves for JME to keep him in.
That is just unreal. Can we have more games like that?
I think we can between these two teams. They're looking ready and raring to go the distance in this series, Starcoin.
Absolutely, and with that start, that will definitely give the GOAT something to fight for. You lost a very close game. It went to overtime. We almost played an entire regulation in overtime, so that'll definitely give you something worth fighting for. And the Knights, they're going to want to keep that down. They're going to want to try to take this game, get the 2-0 lead, and this is a best of 5, so 2 games, and you are on series point. And you are on sending your opposition home point, as I like to call it, especially when you're in the playoffs. JME's going to go up for the tap. Oh, what a great save from Eon right there. We've had a ton of action, and we're only 20 seconds in here. It's the GOAT's offense trying to regain control. JME, once again, playing midfield, keeping that ball in control of the Knights. And now, it's the GOATs trying to get some offense.
I'll tell you what, Llama has just been a 50 machine here tonight. He has not lost very many through the corners of the field, and he has constantly beat some 2v1 matchups to keep the ball handy, but the GOATs not being able to do too terribly much with it. NBA trying to center it up, JME right back into that passing lane, and then Knights continue to stay aggressive in the defensive third. This one open and out in front. Wilson can't get the hit as JME takes it down to the sidewall. Shot on it and in by Charisma, and a 1-0 lead for the Knights.
JME is a wizard. A great shot from Charisma, but JME, he just knows exactly where to be all the time. He knows exactly where to be, what to do, how to do it, and he is just a machine for this New Jersey City side. Oh no, oh, that was so close to going in, and there it is. The Llama's going to find the net, as I believe that was just a little bit of a defensive miscommunication from the Knights. Left a big hole open right in the middle of the field.
I had a feeling Llama was going to be the one to score. I was talking about how he does not lose too terribly many 50s. This time, right place, right time, gets the shot and a pretty placement to that short side to tie this game up. So Charisma trying to air dribble this one back out. NBA to the corner. JME double commit as Wilson. Get a long touchdown field. Not sure if he got the boost or not. Tries to cut it back inside and a deflection all the way back. Charisma tries to take a shot as Llama hops right in front of him. JME stepped over. NBA, big feet, center, Eon shot. And Charisma the save as he got over just in the nick of time.
Yeah, Charisma, he's been making some amazing save. And of course, game number 1, we saw it was JME that was the save machine and the shot machine. But Charisma making a great save there and doing his duty as that third man. And he has been a very dangerous third man because whenever he decides to get aggressive, then you're going to have a real hard time stopping him because he can play aggressive. He is not a one-trick pony. He is a very balanced Rocket League player. As we're reaching the halfway point, we're still tied up. Wilson with a great bump. It's going to be Charisma tries to find the center, but he just does not quite find the flip. He jumped a little bit too late off of that wall. Wilson. Or no, it's NVA. He's going to get that shot off, but it's going to go off the board. And Eon tries to keep that thing centered so somebody can find the smashing shot, but it just does not quite happen. Charisma gets bumped. Eon controls the ball, centers it up, but JME with a great booming clear. JME tries to go for the demo, scare NVA's off. That's going to be a shot on target, but not on target enough. And that's Charisma with a shot of his own that missed. Or Wilson with a shot of his own that missed. I'm sorry.
Ooh, the Knights want that one back. They had 2 good chances at an open net out in front, not able to convert. As a centering pass back down, and Llama makes them pay. So the Goats go the other way after defending a 2-shot miss there by the Knights, and the Goats now with the 1-goal lead.
That is one thing that the Knights have struggled with all season is just their accuracy on shots. Because we've seen in the past a ton of shots from this New Jersey side that have just missed by a little bit. It bounced off the crossbar, it bounced off the post. If they can have more accurate shots more consistently, then they're going to be a very, very hard team to stop. Because that's really one of the only things that they struggle in, and that's just something you just got to practice on, really. NVA tried to carry this through the air. JME's going to shut that down. NVA just cannot control it. Wilson, booming shot towards the right side of the field, and a great 50 by him as well. And JME's going up for it. He's going to hit it away from Eon. It's just NVA to beat, but NVA will save that ball. It's going to be an interesting pinch. Goes all the way over to the other side of the field, and NVA tries to corner it up. It's a shot. It's going to be just off target, and the Llamas tries to control this. Charisma with a great hit, and Eon keeps it in the corner. Charisma with the shot, but it's NVA with a save. Just under 60 seconds left, and it's the Goats with the 1-point lead here.
The Knights need to get downfield. 45 seconds left. Eon trying to force a 50. Llama going to have a lot of time and space. Once they take this one, good block in by JME. The Knights need to go. NBA double commit to the corner. Chance here. JME tries to center it up. Can't get the second touch as Eon right there along with him on the wall. Wilson looks for another 50. This one still hanging. Up over top. Charisma looking for the block. Down in front. Gets a bump. Still there. Wilson gets the goal. And with 21 seconds, the Knights tie it up.
That is unreal. Look at Charisma. Just stops that ball, and then Wilson just stands it up. It's like that iconic basketball figure. You know the one I'm talking about. The dunk, and then just a walk away with arms outstretched. That is exactly what it reminds me of. Charisma. He's going to find the net last second. The Knights are going to steal the lead. What a blunder from the Goats here. The Llama goes for the boost, and Charisma takes the opportunity. And the Gothic Knights regain the lead with only 19 seconds on the clock.
Are you kidding me? 2 goals in 10 seconds, and the Knights now have the lead. Goats going to try and get back downfield themselves as Llama takes a touch. JME knows that third man is already back. He just wants to try and kill the clock. Long clear. Chance here for the Goats. Looking for the backboard. Down in front. Chance. Shot. That one off the mark. And Eon back around. Trying to do it himself. Charisma can't kill it, and JME will take it in. And the New Jersey City Knights, these guys, perseverance in the face of defeat. They steal game 2 away.
And you could not, you cannot describe that any better. That game was stolen away because, of course, the great goal from New Jersey City University, I believe it was Welson. Like, Charisma gets the setup, and Welson is there for the goal. But then just the kickoff blunder, and Charisma just finds the net, just lets it roll on in. No need for anything fancy. And one thing I was not expecting was a 2-0 lead in this series. The Gothic Knights on series point. The Goats, this is win or go home right here.
The Knights looking to secure it. They want that sweep, and after that game where they brought it all the way back in the 11th hour, that would be a very fitting end for them. But the Goats not going to let him go easy as Eon looking for the ceiling shot. Drop back down, Wilson. Long clear out. He's going to try and follow through, and MVA takes a good angle to block that one down to corner. Now he's got some space. Look out, MVA looking for that shot. Short side. He's going to look for a deflection as Wilson going to push it back through the corner. Llama interrupts that. Double commit on the corner. Eon back down as Charisma will try and take that away from him. Eon just flops right back down to it. Dunks it in front, and JME will get the touch as it bounces back around, and Eon tries to take another, and JME again, solid positioning to keep the Knights in a very good spot.
I don't want to sound like a broken record here, but it's just so hard not to. JME, perfect place, perfect position. He's playing perfectly here.
And this, Wilson, is back across the Goats. Trying to swarm. They're getting a little more aggressive in the offensive zone as MVA tries to take it through the corner. The Knights really doing a great job with their corner play thus far. Having been able to keep somebody on the backboard as well has been a big boon for the Knights, as the Goats have tried their fair share of corner plays, trying to center it up. JME drop pass down. Charisma tries to take the shot as Llama goes back over him. MVA the center of the field. Charisma looking for the backboard, looking for the double, and that one denied away as Eon hammers at the corner. Centering pass right down, and Wilson denied by Llama. Chance here for the Goats as Eon back around JME. It's deflected off the top of Charisma's car. He's able to take it over top. Eon last man, zero boost in a dream, and able to cut it through the corner.
That he was. That was so close, and I thought the Gothic Knights were about to put some serious pressure on the WPI Goats, but not quite. Still scoreless through 2 minutes, 3 left on the clock. Jamie with a great shutdown, and Wilson's going to try to regain control. A great tap away by Eon, but it's NVA with a booming clear, passes it right off to Neon, but it's going to be deflected right back into NVA's car, and now it's going to be Wilson regaining control, but only temporarily. Jamie going to go up for it, takes it across the wall. NVA is right there to stop it, though. Halfway mark has reached, and that's going to be the shot from the Goats, but it's off the board, and finally NVA finds the net, and the Goats will go up 1-0 with 2:25 on that clock, and look at that. Oh, unfortunate.
And it was good on the Goats. They finally take advantage of no one being on the backboard for the Knights to go get that ball in center field. A perfect infield pass. And the Goats hammer away to get that goal and to get that lead. Another shot out in front as JME pinches it along. Confusion out in front now. He'll run the gambit towards mid. Wilson turns back around. Perfect infield shot. Short-sided in, and Charisma just hammers the front of the net.
Yeah, there was just nobody back there for the Goats, and Wilson with a great setup, and Charisma just taps it in. And the Goats, they're going to be kicking themselves over that one. That was just a little bit of miscommunication, and it gets the Knights all tied up, gets the game all tied up. The Knights take advantage of it. NVA tries to set that down, and he succeeds at it. Jamie with a great bump sends Eon all the way back home. Ball's going to bounce up, but there's nobody to take advantage of it on the Gothic Knights side. Charisma turning it around. Great 50. It's going to go off the corner, though. Jamie going to pump his teammate, Wilson manages to regain control over it, though. Charisma tries to go up, but he just doesn't quite have the boost for it or the angle. Ball's going to be floating towards the net, but it's going to go off the board and into Wilson. Wilson with the double tap. It's just not on. The angle's too light, and he will hit it away into the crossbar. 1 minute 25 left on this clock, and it is the offense of the Gothic Knights that are just staying aggressive. Charisma with the shot. It's going to go off the board. Wilson flips the wrong way, and he just doesn't quite find it. JME with a bump. That's going to go off the ceiling, and that is an unfortunate angle.
Just a nice 2v1. JME gets a little aggressive as that third man. Thought he could get the block to keep the offense going here for the Knights. Ends up getting denied, and that second man just ready and waiting for any type of errant deflection as the Goats. Now with a lead, 1 minute left. Still some chances here for the Knights to tie this one up. They want that clean sweep if they can get it. Shot, backboard, down in front. That one just off the mark as Wilson was just screaming into the offensive line. Eon tapped down, shot, short side. Wilson can't get that one as NBA looking for a potential dagger here for the Goats. JME, long clear. That one might find the net. Eon just going to drop pass it down to the side. Chance for Wilson. Shot. Short side. Feeds it out in front. The 50 and in as Charisma has been an absolute bulldozer in the middle of the field.
This is so unreal. The Knights tie it up with 31 seconds on this clock. The series scoreline is 2-0. This game is 2-2 with 31 seconds left. We might just be seeing the sweep here.
Get goosebumps off the face-off again, almost. The Knights reminiscent of Game 2. Got that goal to tie it up, and then the immediate face-off goal. Trying to come back around. Wilson shot it in!
Oh my God!
With 19 seconds left, just like Game 2, the exact same time, Starcoin will get the lead.
This might just be the heist of the century. The Gothic Knights have done this 2 games in a row. They might send the Goats home in 3. I don't believe this. 19 seconds left. Still some time for WPI to work with. But the defense and offense of the Knights are working so perfectly together. 10 seconds left. And the ball's still stuck deep in orange territory. The clock's going to fight. It's going to clock down. It's going to count down. There's nothing the Goats can do. The Gothic Knights take it in 3. What an unreal series.
My, oh my. And the Knights just absolute perseverance here tonight in the face of some adversity. I have never seen a team come back in the last 20 seconds when down a goal like that in the same way, at the same time in both of those games, Starcoin, and they take it a 3-0 sweep here by New Jersey City University Knights, and just impeccable play from these guys.
That was outrageous. I've seen it happen once. I've seen it happen twice in a series, but twice in a row? That is unreal. I have never seen that. The Gothic Knights persevered, came out on top twice in a row, just steals the game away. They take the series in 3, and they send the Goats home. What a series. What a performance by all 3 of these amazing players on this Gothic Knights squad.
And JME, I got to hand it to that man. He's my MVP for New Jersey City University tonight. He was an absolute monster on the defense, really making sure to wrap it up on the backboard, not giving these guys a lot of chances in some very mechanical players on the side of the Goats. We know Eon, definitely a goal scorer in his own right, that they beat them last time in this best of 5. It was a lot closer then, but still, JME, a great individual effort by him here tonight, and they get the dub in a 3-0 fashion.
That is just unreal. I was expecting a close competitive series, but no. The Gothic Knights came out swinging, and once they started swinging, they just could not stop.
And Starcoin, speaking of swinging, guys, make sure you go and check out some more New Jersey City University action. They're having a Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Tournament on April 20th, and that is going to be at the Banquet Room in Gillian Student Union 129. The doors open at 4 p.m. The bracket starts at 5, and the registration is at the door. So there's no entry fee, but there's no prize pool either. Just come out, have some fun, and kick it around, and make sure you beat up some of your friends in that.
Absolutely. That's the glory of Smash Bros. But I believe that is all we have for tonight. Of course, make sure to check out New Jersey City University Esports on all their socials. We got the Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok. All those are right down there. Yeah, right down there. And that's all from us. I've been Starcoid Hero. That has been Gil Fanes. Have a great night.